You've tuned in to the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Here's a guy. Now listen to this. Here's a guy who produced comedy, music, and live entertainment for well over 40 years. Isn't that amazing? 40 years? That's older than me. Now he's producing this show. Yes, this very show. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hey, welcome back to the Tag Team Talent Podcast. We have 3 great videos to share with you, some tremendous stand-up comedy. Oh, hey, speaking of great stand-up comedy, look, it's my good friend, Ben Tony.
Oh.
Let's hear it for him. His name's actually Randall Benton, but I know him comedically as Ben Tony, and you did comedy all over the country.
Yeah.
You are a professional photographer, recently retired.
Yes.
And enjoying life?
I love it. I enjoy retirement, that's for sure.
It could be a struggle for me, but it is nice to not have the responsibilities.
Yeah.
Anyway, you did comedy all over the country. Why don't you share with the audience, what was it like? How did you find comedy in Wyoming?
Well, I did a show in Rock Springs, Wyoming, which is in the...
Rock Springs,
the southwest corner of... Anyway.
The center of comedy in Wyoming.
That's right. The Hollywood of Wyoming, if you will. And I got there and I thought, look at this. My name was on this huge marquee sign that was above the venue.
That's cool.
I thought, look at that. My name in lights. And I looked behind me down the highway I had just come, and I could not see a single thing. And I looked the other way, and there was not a single thing going that direction either, and I realized...
So, in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, you had your name in lights.
I had my name in lights.
Well, whoever said we got into comedy for fame and fortune was painfully incorrect.
That's right. Of course, we got into it for the money.
Yeah, right. Well, I know that story. Hey, well, let's talk about some...
Maybe you can share it with me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Tony is a terrific friend and stand-up comic, and we have 3 great videos. The first one is a guy that you may have seen or heard of. He's worked all over the country, still out working today. In fact, doing a fundraiser for me this year. A very, very funny guy. But unlike you, where you are more of a monologist,
right,
and went up and had a set, Cash Levy is who we're talking about. And you've seen him many times on the show. Why? Because he's just really funny. But he's all about audience interaction.
Okay.
Which is more difficult, right?
Yes, it is. It's a skill you have to develop.
Yeah, because you never know what the audience is going to throw at you. And you could tell that he's found a way to deal with each and every situation. But let's not talk about it. Let me show you. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a little comedy by Cash Levy.
I've never really embraced the newer technologies. I think it comes from my father. I'll never forget our first car. My dad didn't want to get the power windows. Yeah, he didn't think that was an invention that was going to catch on. Plus, he's like, son, what if our car goes in the ocean? How are we going to survive? What if our car goes in the ocean? I'm like, Dad, why would our car go in the ocean? I mean, what do you have planned for us? He's like, if we're fishing or something. I'm like, Dad, why would we fish from the car? I mean, perhaps we should purchase a boat. But I think my dad was right to be wary of all the different gadgets. I love my wife, but she will call me all day in every situation, and the cell phone makes it possible. What are you doing? What are you looking at? How are you feeling? How were you feeling before? How do you think you'll feel later? What's next to you? What's behind you? What's underneath you? What's in your pocket? Did you buy me anything? What are you thinking about? What are you going to think about before? What are you thinking about later? You thinking about me? You should think about buying me something. Where are you? Where do you think you'll be? Where were you before? Why aren't you home? Are you home? I hear voices. Oh, that's just me talking. How long does it take for chicken to go bad? When will you get groceries? When will we have kids? We should have kids after you get groceries. My stomach hurts. I think the chicken went bad. Who are you with? Who do you think you'll see later? What have you done since we last talked? Well, since we last talked, I actually put down the phone, and then I picked it up again. Oh, and I breathed twice. The other day, she was like, you love the cat more than me, don't you? And I do. Cat doesn't call me all the time. It'd be weird if he could. Meow, 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 meow. I had a great year. I went to my first Notre Dame football game this last year. That was fun. But there was this old lady sitting behind us singing the entire game. Every time the band would play, she'd pipe up, 90-year-old lady, right in our ear. The entire game, she was driving us crazy. It's been 8 months, I still can't sleep anymore. I wake up middle of the night, she's hovered above me with a pom-pom. So I thought I'd bring the sickness to you people here tonight. You may not remember a word I say, but one of you, maybe Craig Ferguson, will wake up middle of the night. That damn comedian. But I've always wanted to sing the national anthem at a major sporting event. It would be great. You get out in the middle of the field and be like, oh, who say, can you see? For the land of the free and the home of the Thank you.
Cash Levy, ladies and gentlemen. Man, he is so funny. And of course, the one time he doesn't do this audience stuff is the time I set it up. But he does a lot of audience interaction. And on that one, it was just pure stand-up comedy.
Oh, very, very funny.
And that Shaw Shaw song, Shaw 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 Shaw, goes way back to when he was working for me in the 80s and 90s. And that was such an earworm that would get in your head that all of you will be going, Shaw 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 Shaw. It's crazy. Did you ever get a chance to work with him?
No, I never have. I've heard about him for years and years and years. But no, I never did work with him. The guy's hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny.
That is really, really smooth, very funny. Very funny.
He does a great job each and every time. So if you see him at your local theater, be sure to go check him out. Cash Levy, very, very funny. Hey, I got something a little bit unique for you that I know you'll appreciate. The one and only Andy Kindler.
Oh, my God.
This guy
He is
a legend.
Yeah, Andy Kindler. When people ask me who my favorite comedians are, Andy Kindler is certainly one of the top, and I think the funniest person I've ever known.
Really?
Yeah, off stage, this guy,
he's incredible.
He's so funny. Yes, he's so funny.
So he's originally out of the Bay Area, and here's what makes him interesting. He now works out of Los Angeles, still working today, but he's kind of the anti-comic, and what makes him people like us in the industry laugh so much is that he's not your stereotypical stand-up comic. He doesn't really care about relating to the audience or doing a stream of thought.
You know,
it's just random kind of showbiz.
He's very,
stuff.
A lot of the material is funny to other comics.
Right, perfect.
And so other comedians love. I know that he was one of David Letterman's favorites.
Oh, yeah. He did a lot with David Letterman. Yeah. He's done a lot of TV. But again, not because he's particularly funny to the general audience. It's because he's funny to anybody that knows Hollywood or knows the industry. Well, let's share a little bit with the audience.
Oh, I can't wait.
You'll see that we'll enjoy the heck out of it. We hope you do too. But ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Andy Kindler.
Just walk out. All right. Now you know it's going to be funny if I walk funny. Get ready to laugh, folks. Seriously, get ready to laugh and then get ready to faint from laughter because I'm hilarious. I've never had a bad set. That's an inside joke. They call me the executioner of laughs, the hitman of comedy, Gil O'Teen. That's what they call me. Never had a bad set, but I've never blown the roof off of a club. In fact, when I leave a city, they call me up and tell me that the roof is even more securely fastened to the building. How long was that opening joke? I'm known as the king of premises. I gave myself that moniker. I came up with a lot of premises other comics have done. I was the first one. I was the first comic to notice a difference between men and women. That's right. Before that, comics used to go, men and women are very similar. I guess there's nothing funny about it, certain biological things. No, I broke the glass thing. Because men and women are different, am I right, guys? Right? Ladies, take a breather. Guys, are you with me? Ladies, I'll be right back with you. Guys, ladies, guys, ladies, guys. Women, they go to the bathroom in pairs, right? Right, ladies? And men, they go to the bathroom in pairs. And guys are often verbally abusive. And if they're verbally abusive, they're probably going to be physically abusive. And the first time it happens, you're like, oh, I'm dating Marlon Brando from Streetcar Named Desire. But no, it's not a movie. And if you don't get out of the relationship, you might end up in a shelter. Because guys and gals are different, right, fellas? Ladies, guys, lady, guys. Women leave the seat down, and men, you will eventually have to get a restraining order. That's all I'm saying. Genius, social commentary, and funny. Welcome to my world.
Audience.
The Native Americans pleaded with Columbus when he got off the ship to no avail. Join the club. The old white men who ran the masters never said to African Americans or women. Everybody's doing programming now, is how I'm starting off the joke. You got your Amazon Prime, you got the Hulu, you got other examples that I forgot to come up with. I'm very excited. I just signed a deal with UPS Ground. I have a show. Going to be shown on UPS Ground. Next week I have a meeting with FedEx Saturday Delivery. I'm pitching a show called Do Not Ship Blood. Exactly, everyone should be laughing that way. When I go into I'm loosening up my legs, my hamstrings during the set. When I go into a FedEx and they tell me I can't ship blood, I get enraged. Oh, great. What, am I supposed to walk my blood to the Mayo Clinic?
Well, did you see the audience? They're like stunned. You know, they just don't know what to expect. I got to tell you, folks, I know you may not have laughed as hard as us, but he is a great comic in a weird kind of anti-Hollywood way. It's like anti-comedy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I still have, from 30 years ago, an Andy Kindler T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think we have one too.
Yeah, the Rusty Fleming off-network 5 years tour.
Rusty Fleming. And then remember the smoking bit where she'd hold the cigarette to her throat? So happy to be here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, it's kind of funny for us. We hope you enjoyed the video. Andy Kindler still outperforming today. Still does a little bit of television here and there. Just a unique and special guy. That's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I never tire of Andy Kindler.
Well, tell you what, it's my favorite time of the show. Are you ready? It's
now
time.
I am.
Now it's time for the Classic Rewind.
Oh.
So this is where we took sets from our TV shows and our concerts back in the day, 80s and 90s, when you were working for us as a bartender, by the way.
Yeah.
And ended up being in stand-up comic, very successful. This is a very funny Jerry Miller. And I don't know if you remember him. He was out of Napa. A very funny guy. Great characters. We're going to see a little bit now.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Classic Rewind, starring Jerry Miller.
All right, give it up. That's right, I do come from the wine country. Oh, I got some wine drinkers here. That's great. Right on. You ever been to the wine country? Been wine tasting? You done that? Are those guys a pain? Yeah, this is a Chardonnay. It's got a light bouquet, fresh nose, wonderful legs. I want to walk up to these guys and go, good grape, dude. Put a head on that bad boy. Seen these wildlife shows? You like these wildlife shows? Like Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom? Yeah, me too. That idiot Marlon Perkins and his sidekick Jungle Jim? Ooh, mental giant Jim was, huh? Here he's getting the dookie kicked at him by a wild anaconda. Marlon's up in a helicopter with a picture of mint julep saying, yeah, well, Jim plays tag with the king cobra. I'm gonna fly on ahead, mix up another batch of these coconut head butter. Maybe find a wildebeest or two to kick the dookie out of him later. Boy, when you're tied up like Jim, you need Mutual of Omaha. But the all-time greatest wildlife series, you know what this is? The Undersea Adventures of Jacques Cousteau.
Mutual Omaha, people probably under 50.
Mon capitaine, everybody in the minute sub and all ready to dive.
My devils and I got into the mini sub and dove to the ocean bottom. There we discover many strange and unusual creatures and many different habitats. My son, Jacques, he decided to try his hand at this climactic interlude of the animals we seeked. Lingus mononingus, or more commonly known as the sea turtles, were in a rare and unusual maracala life. They were on the ocean floor, spawning. This is when the male turtle mounted the female turtle and drives her home. Stay tuned next week when my son, Jacques, he shall dive it into the icy waters of the coast of Alaska, where he will attempt to scrape the barnacles of the testicles of a killer whale. This should prove to be a very moving experience for us all. You've been a great crowd. Have a good time tonight, huh?
That's Jerry Miller back in the day. Do you remember him?
I do, yeah, very well. I took his headshot for him.
As a photographer?
Yeah.
You did that for a lot of comics.
A lot of them,
and you
yeah.
did it for me, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
But Jerry was so high energy, the impression, now anybody under 50 may not remember Marlon Perkins and Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, but it was a very popular show through all of my childhood.
I loved it.
And this was a great spoof of it and very funny.
Very funny, yeah.
Well, I had a great time. It's
I
so
did
great
too.
to have you here.
Yeah, great to see my old friends here.
Yeah, I want to thank my co-host, Ben Tony, or Randall Benton, but Ben Tony, comically, and very, very funny guy. He's been seen on this show, and now he's co-hosted a couple times, so thank you, sir.
Hey, you're welcome.
Much appreciated.
Have a good time.
We hope you guys had fun at today's show. We had Cash Levy, the very unusual and funny Andy Kindler,
Very funny.
and the very visual and
High energy.
action-packed Jerry Miller. That was this week's show. We'll be back Friday with our special bonus show, and we want to thank you for joining us on the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Say goodbye, Ben Tony.
Goodbye, Ben Tony.
See ya.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon.